He's drunk, coming out of the bar, and I think he thinks he's going up.
Oh my god.
Oh. He just
No
keeps
way that
standing
he's this
there.
dumb.
When I'm drunk, the only thing in my head is like act as sober as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think he thinks he is. He's like,
I'm
all right,
just
I'm
gonna stand
gonna be
on
cool.
a broken thing.
I'm not gonna look around like this
Yeah.
thing's not working. It doesn't feel like it's working, but I'm just gonna stand here. It's just people
That
behind
is
us.
crazy.
So now Mark Poulos, great comedian, but you don't
Oh,
you don't have the kind of the kind of thing that singles you out that that Josh has.
No.
Josh is the only living comedian to live tweet a hemorrhoid.
Yes.
Can we fact check this?
And that's where
There's no other comedians that have ever taken
as
a
far
picture
as
of
this
the
show
I
is
live
concerned.
tweeted the surgery.
Okay, the actual
A lot of
surgery.
people post about having
hemorrhoids.
hemorrhoids.
Watching that.
So as I was watching it,
Yeah.
You're retweeting his butt?
I was favoriting it
Oh
and
my.
retweeting it and reviving, and I was doing all that stuff.
I'm just laying in surgery. It's like Tony Fly retweeted this, and I'm like, good. Everybody knows now.
So why? How was it? I mean, fill us all in.
Well, the first mistake is they let me stay awake,
They let you stay awake for the whole.
and then have my cell phone in my hand. They numbed everything up, but they're like, you can stay awake. I'm like, can I have my phone? They're like, yeah. I'm like, you guys just made a huge mistake.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, they don't care. It's her butt we're talking about here.
But they asked me, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm live tweeting all this.
So I assume that it was a surgery that involved your hemorrhoids. You weren't just taking pictures of them for fun.
And I didn't
During
take
a
many
different surgery.
pictures.
So the surgery was
get a snapshot down there?
obviously Obviously, the surgery a success.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, I
You
can
seem to be
sit. Look at this, guys.
You know what you
I'm
should
fine.
have done is took a picture of the hemorrhoids and then put that Tom Brady face on all of them down there.
They actually look more like Tom Brady.
So I kind of did the same thing. I took your idea when I got snipped a few weeks back. And I'm like, you know what? If Josh can live tweet a hemorrhoid, I can certainly live tweet my snipping.
And I retweeted all those as
So
well.
that was your Lenny Kravitz moment.
And my experience, I live tweeted the first appointment, everything, and the first appointment was crazy because the doctor who checked everything and made sure everything was okay, it was like, I mean, for lack of a better term, was a 10. Was like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
I told you that too. That happened to me. My doctors were all hot. They're like, let me see the butts. And I'm like, no.
Why did I gotta send them the hot chicks to check out your undercarriage?
Because in the interest of, because I'm sure all our viewers have these questions too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to just logistically, Josh, trying to figure out how this. I mean, did you get like leg up here and then? I mean, was it were the mirrors
No,
involved?
he didn't
What's
take
happening?
a picture of the hemorrhoids.
He
He was
wasn't-
just
he
live
wasn't
tweeting
having
during
a
the
baby.
surgery.
Okay, you were on your stomach, obviously.
I was-
like this, right?
Yeah, on my stomach/side. They just kind of made me face the wall. Where weirdly enough, they had like the chart of how to do a vasectomy. So I'm pretty sure, Mark, if you need one, I can do one right now.
Let us know.
I have
Get it
30 minutes
going.
of staring at a triple live show.
Do you have a sharp object?
Can you bring out a scissors or something like that? Like one of those kids' scissors?
I
got
got like a sterile cloth.
I'm also left-handed, so I need a lefty scissors.
Oh boy.
Hey, happy Leftorium Day, by the way.
Scott,
Hey, thank you.
So are you guys Vikings fans? Do you love the Vikings?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't miss it.
Sadly, I am a lifelong.
Well, congratulations to the fans and to the team itself. The Minnesota Vikings, they are the most, what is the actual title? The arrestedest team in football.
Yes.
There are more arrests for Vikings players of the current era than, someone actually did the math. A reporter from Seattle did the math.
Okay.
And there have been 260 National Football League player arrests since 2010. And in 18 of those cases, a league-leading number, Viking was at the wrong end of that deal. Now, the Vikings wound up edging out the Denver Broncos, who only had 16 arrests. And I guess they are attributing our win, or the Vikings win in this competition, to the fact that Vikings get arrested more than once.
Are we going to play the mugshot game with the Vikings?
During the football season, we
I
do.
think they'll all come up about the same.
During the
A lot
football
of
season,
anger.
oddly enough, we do have a Vikings edition of the mugshot game planned.
You can actually run it all winter because there's so many arrests.
We're holding off until the football season
They're just
starts.
running over people and
Oh, there they are.
We got our left hand. This is about to get interesting.
Yeah, you have kids, Mark? You have kids?
Yes.
Are you trying not to have any more? Because we can get that done. We can get that done real quick.
I'm not trying.
All right, so time for our Q, your A. The question that we asked you on the Facebook page tonight. What was the last reason you stayed up late all night?
I'm Alex J. from Minneapolis.
I'm Anita from Minneapolis.
Hi, Sam from Grandview.
Hi, my name is Lana Diamond, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hi, my name is Yvonne Hedstrom, and I'm from Hudson, Wisconsin.
Nicole from Prior Lake, Minnesota.
My name is Brandon McIntyre from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hi, my name is Sonia, and I'm from Minneapolis.
It would definitely be finals.
The last thing that kept me up all night was a toothing baby.
Today I had a emergency C-section with her.
Was to see Prince at Paisley Park.
And I stayed up all night gambling.
I was either working or working on my YouTube channel, which you can find at Nicole Johnson.
Last thing that kept me up all night was some Patron. I don't know what it is about tequila that makes me want to get a sombrero and a ukulele and get the playing some music all night long.
And the last time I stayed up all night was Vegas last weekend.
Last time I stayed up all night, I had a spider crawling on me, and then I couldn't find it. I don't mess with spiders.
Why is he sideways?
So what's the last? You guys are comedians, so you guys are up late all the time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is that true? Is that that's a stereotype.
Sadly, the last time I was up all night, I have a bit of a gambling problem,
Okay.
and I was chasing $3,000 on penny slots in Las Vegas.
Who even plays those? Are you like the youngest person?
I was sitting right next to an old lady, and we were going for it.
How did
You
that
and
story?
Edith.
How did that story end with you and Gertrude?
I went to bed and cried myself to sleep.
So nothing,
'cause, I lost it all in a Dark Knight Returns penny slot machine, trying to chase down the Joker.
What about you, Josh?
Oh, mine's probably just something dumb. Like I was like, oh, I can watch all of Wet Hot American Summer on Netflix.
Yeah, I wish I had like a Charlie Sheen story.
Yeah.
Like mine was totally like binging Homeland on Showtime.
And you're like, the sun's coming up.
I gotta say though, Mark, I'm extremely disappointed in you. The video, your wife was in that video montage.
was my
by the way.
wife and
She
my
was in
daughter
pushing the
on
very
the
beautiful
swing.
lady.
Yeah.
I can't believe that her response wasn't, "My husband kept me up all night."
No, yeah.
How long have you been married?
That doesn't happen.
How
We're
long?
coming up on 3 years.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the curfew.
No,
It's curfew.
I'm-
It's curfew now.
Doug, I'm borderline narcoleptic, so about 11:30, there's not much that can keep me up.
So it is
all
wonderful
night.
that you stayed up to do the show. Thank you.
You never fall asleep in the middle of a conversation? That's kind of funny.
Yes, I have. Yeah, my wife gets very angry at me. The next morning, she's like, "We got to like sentence 2, and all I heard is."
Well, smart that you have narcolepsy to blame it on.
Yeah, I don't think it's official.
All right, so what do you guys got going on before I kick you out of here? Whatever's happening in the world. What's
Unbridled Enthusiasm podcast, and I will be at Goonies Comedy Club in Rochester this weekend. 4 shows. Come check me out.
Goonies in Rochester. And Josh, you got anything going on? You gonna be live tweeting a colonoscopy, anything like that?
I'm all good medically. September 4th through 6th. If anybody's on vacation in San Diego, I'll be at the Laugh Factory on Coronado Island.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, I get a little vacation before it gets cold.
Very nice. All right, you guys, the app hunter, John Marino, back with 3 apps that you need, including one that might help battle distractions. If you find yourself easily distracted, this might help you out a lot.
Good, an app for that.
Stick around, you guys.